Black and Kara-Lyn here. What up? To the video. That college life though. The glasses are because I got really messed up last night and I got punched in my face. Just kidding. I just thought they were really cool and I wanted to wear them, and I love this Cookie Monster shirt though. Nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Anyway, so the video is gonna be on my college life right now because, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm a freshman in college and I'm having, I don't know, really hard time, maybe, yes, no, I don't know. So, my classes are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I only have 3 classes. I have Psych 240, English 101, and Math 109, which is like basic algebra, but I'm having a really hard time with that f of g of x. It's confusing to me. I just had the midterm and I'm pretty sure I failed that midterm, and it's not because I don't study. It's not because I have my attention deficit disorder. Most of it probably is though, but I do study, I do try, I do my homework. It's really hard. I'm just not getting it. I took my compass test, which is the first test you take to see what classes they could put you in. Basically, can you do college level stuff? And when I took my math one, I actually scored lower than college level, and then they give you like an opportunity to take it like one again, like 2 or 3 times more after, if you don't like or if you think you could do better. So I went in the second time to take my test, and like I was like, man, I got lower than high school. I got like fractions. That's what I scored into. Fractions and decimals. That's what I was gonna take. But I was like, no, I can do better. I took Algebra 2 in my senior year. There's no way that I just forgot about this in like 3 months. So I went in there, took it the second time, and thank goodness I scored into a college level class. But it's basic algebra. Some of you guys do it. Some high school students, f of x, you know the beginning of it, but there's like, it gets more complicated with the functions and the f of x of g of x, f of g of x of x. It's complicated. It just drives me insane. It makes me want to throw my stuff on the ground and scream. I hate it. I'm so mad about it that I can't do nothing in that class. The teacher, she doesn't even try to like explain it even further. She thinks we're all smart enough because she works at the high school and she works with the high school decathlon. So it's like she's with smart people all the time. So people like me that is average, she can't teach me. I'm just so mad. She won't go into it any further. She says it's like she shows one example and we should understand it. That's what she thinks in her mind. I'm so mad about it. My psychology class, I kind of like it. I took that midterm and I'm pretty sure I got an A in that midterm. It was a pretty good midterm. But she allowed us to talk to people. She allowed us to use our notes, use our book, talk. We even if we had the answer, but we wanted to check because it could have been somewhere else in that chapter, we could ask her if we were looking in the right area, and she'd tell us yes or no, maybe so. So I'm pretty sure I was in my group, my study group. There's me and 2 other girls, and basically, I don't know, we're friends, I guess. I don't know. So we all took that test together, and we all have a really good feeling about it. I mean, I haven't gotten my midterm back yet, so I don't know if I passed or failed or anything, but I'm pretty sure I passed psychology but failed math. Now my English one is coming up on Wednesday. Now, I haven't even written a paper that was due like 2 weeks ago. You know why? Not because of YouTube, but because the subject that they picked is driving me insane. I cannot write a dang paper about it. Pretty sure I got an F on that anyway, so whatever. I don't even know now. So, but I originally on Fridays I was taking anthropology Anthropology 102 as well as my other 3 classes, but it was so much pressure for me. Like I could not do anthropology. Like it was all model classrooms. It was all on the internet, and then you go into class and then there's like a screen, and you can see your professor and you guys are like having interactions, but there's people all over the place that is in this interaction thing, and they all have questions, and I just sat there quietly, and I eventually dropped the class. I eventually had to ask my professor if I could drop the class, and I said it really nice so he would say yes, and I was like, please, I was like, Professor blah blah blah, I was like, I can't, I'm having a really hard time, I'm not doing well, may I please drop this class? And then like he responded was like, his response was, yeah, I give you thine permission to drop my class. Just kidding, it wasn't like that. It was more like, just go to the front desk and ask for a slip, and they'll give you, and they'll help you drop my class. And I was like, okay, thank you. And so what I had to do was print out that email of that confirmation that I can drop the class. So it was a big hassle. I had to email him. I had to print the email off. I had to get the date, the last date I was there, which I already knew, which is dumb because I missed that. So anyways, but they had to have the professor say, they had to have it from the enrollment or whatever, but anyways, so yeah, those are my classes, and like, my books were so expensive. Like, are you kidding me? Hold on, my books are under my camera. Give me a second. This is my psychology book. Look, it's just paper. And you know how much this was? It was so expensive for this. The binder didn't come with it. I had to buy the binder too. It just came in all this paper with holes in it. They expect you to buy your own binder. I mean, look at this. It's not even a book. It's just paper. And it was so expensive. My mom bought it though. My mom did everything, my tuition, my books, so can't really complain. I feel like it's a lot of money that my mom has taken out of her pocket for my education, and I don't know, I'm thankful for it, but I know how much pressure money is these days. I'm trying to find a job. I applied at Subway, right? Got 2 interviews. I had the first interview, and then I got called back for the second interview. Most of the time, when you get called for the second interview, you basically got the job. So I was all excited. People were telling me, yeah, you got it. I had 2 friends that put in good words for me so I could get a job. I went up in my second interview, talked to this nice lady. She was real nice. Talking back and forth, real chill conversation. Like, it didn't even feel like an interview. It just felt like I was just conversing words with somebody. Just somebody I met. But she interviewed me, and then at the end of the interview, she's like, you have a nice smile. And I was like, thanks. So, like, I took that, like, yes! She gave me a compliment. That's a good sign. I'm so excited about it. My friend comes to my house, and he's like, all depressed, and I was like, I didn't get it, huh? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, nah, it's cool. I'm trying to get a job somewhere else. So now, today, I have to go pick up a job application from a gas station. I don't ever want to work in a gas station, but I'm going to have to be forced to work in a gas station just because of this. So I'm going to pick up my job application, and this guy already told me that to come back on Friday. So I went back on last Friday before I put my video up. I went last Friday, tried to pick up a job application because he told me to, and he's like, I don't have them right now still. And I was like, what the crap? I was like, okay, man, whatever. And he's like, give me your name and your phone number, and I'll call you when we get a job application. My phone has not rang. My phone have not received any text messages, has not rung. So, what the heck? He's supposed to call me. Thanks, dude. Thanks a lot. So, this video was basically all about my ranting and my money problems and my college, I guess. And for those who are college freshmen this year, you're not alone. I know it's real hard. I mean, I'm here. I'm feeling the same thing you feel right now. Right now. But instead of doing my paper, I'm making a YouTube video. Way to go, Kara-Lyn. You are the best. Yes, I know. Thank you. Well, subscribe to my channel, please, and don't be ridiculous.